This is a demonstration of exercise 7-1 in your book, and I wanted to show you how to print this to a PDF and all in black. Remember to fill out the title block completely, and to do that use the same text methods that you used before. Procedures. Zoom up would be good. Set your layer to title block lettering. Go to annotate, multi-line text. Turn off your O snaps, and really I don't need any kind of helps turned on. And let's just begin by blocking in an area for text. Set the height to 1/8 of an inch, 0.125. And in this one, it's drawn by, dr by. So I'll put my last name. Click anywhere outside to stop, and then position it so it's matched up with the text in the box. And do the rest of it that way. You might want to change this to OCTC. At any rate, get that all filled in, and then check your viewport scale. So I'll double click in here, and don't worry about these things. They won't plot. They won't be there when you plot. And this is for 3D management. So we can really we can turn both of those off, get them out of the way. Then we go down here. Once this viewport is turned on, let's set our viewport to a standard size, so 1:1. Excuse me. And I'll pan down a little bit so that everything is in the window. Hit escape. And then I'm going to lock my viewport so that doesn't change. My scale is locked now, so I can zoom in and out while I'm in the viewport model, and I can do revisions and changes as needed. Alright, now I am ready to plot, so I will go down here and go to Page Setup Manager, and right now it's Microsoft Print to PDF. I'm not sure what that is, so let's modify that. Adobe PDF is what I have, but DWG to PDF is what you want to use. And the Microsoft one I'm not familiar with. You can try that one. This paper size would be normal, ANSI 8.5 by 11, and we're plotting the layout. And the plot style table, AutoCAD has a table that you can use to create various colors and line types and so forth, different than what you're displaying on the drawing. So for instance, for demolition type drawings, using the same drawing but plotting it in different ways. So I'm going to go here to the edit. Let's go and select monochrome STB, and then we'll click on here for edit, and we see the plot style table editor monochrome, and style 1 is black. Normal is use the object color. So we want to set in our layer manager everything to style 1 so that it will style space 1 so that it will plot everything to black. Okay, so we'll just preview it with it set to monochrome. Let's see how we're doing. So everything's in color. The text down here, I borrowed this from a student. So the text needs to be moved or changed to the text layer so that it's thin. Then the border lines are thick. So I'll escape and let's make that change. I'll click OK and it'll save these settings for later. DWG to PDF. Alright. Let's select all the text down here. And let's move that to the title block lettering. Okay, so there we go. That should look pretty good. Now we'll check it. Go to the plot screen and do a preview, and it's all in color, but you see the text now is thin. Okay, escape and cancel, because I'm not going to plot. Now let's go to the layer manager, and under here we see there's a plot column and it's all set to normal. So I'm going to click on 1 and we see style 1 is available because I've got monochrome turned on. And then I'll right click on what I just set and select all, left click again, change it all to style 1, and like so. Alright, now this is that's assuming that up here in your properties your plotting right here should be set, your plot style should be set to actually by layer or blank here, okay, because we're controlling it from the plot style manager. Okay, alright, let's preview that. Always do a preview before you do any plotting, and everything is in black. Zoom up a little bit. The line weights of the actual object need to be thickened up, so let's do that. So we'll go to our layer manager, and object line should be in here somewhere, but this student did not, or did we? Here it is. Alright, so it's set to 0.3. Let's change that to 0.6 and turn on our line weights down here, show line weight. And oh, I see something popped in. The viewport, okay, is showing on there. So when you look at your drop down list, be sure you have your viewport set to not plot. You can just turn the layer off, it's fine. But there's a little column for plotting, and you can set it to never plot. Okay, it can be visible on your screen, but it will not plot if you click that little symbol. Okay, and this is ready to plot. So I'll right click, plot, preview once more. Okay, that's looking better. Now that sawtooth, that ratchet is popping out off the screen, and we'll click plot, and it's just going to plot to my documents. You can leave layout 1 on there if you want, but SRB is my initials, so I'll plot it to my, like I'm a student, and immediately Adobe shows you in the output. And that is how you set things to plot to black to PDF. And it's important to know that because a lot of drawings are shared as a PDF. Very little plotting happens in the initial stages, and sometimes never on lots of projects out there in industry. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions.